Hi, so how are we all feeling today? If you saw my previous video, which you can find on YouTube or my Facebook group, you will know that we've been talking about the energies that we're navigating right now. It's all part of the ascension journey. It's all part in raising our consciousness to go through difficult times where things are being dredged up. We feel like, some people have said to me, it feels like I've gone back to square one. It feels like I've taken a step back. But you haven't. You're just examining the past and bringing up behaviors that belong in the past so that you can heal them. So the 5 steps, if you're following those, you may find that you're starting to come out of what you've been in. It may take a bit longer, it may take a bit less. It depends on how long you've been riding this rodeo. So for me, it was a 1-day process. I felt the feelings. I went through the process of seeing it, coming into the present moment, witnessing myself, getting out that fire, and then taking in the self-care, taking in the journaling, loving myself and resting. And then yesterday, so after a whole day of this tumultuous energy, I have now a weekend really, but yesterday was a big day for that. Integration. Are you familiar with integration? It's so important. When we go through something big, something major, afterwards, we can't just go back to normal. There is no normal anyway, but we aren't the person who we were. Have you heard the quote about going into the storm and you're not the same person when you leave? So we ride into the storm, we become lighter, we become more authentic, we heal some of the past, we lose some of those shackles, some of those labels, and we step out of the storm. But we don't know how to behave. We don't know quite who we are, what's authentic to me. If you rush back in, you're going to go straight into old habits, straight into old behaviors, straight into old dynamics. So integration is so important, and it doesn't need to be a long process. Just, here we've got a few days, a long weekend. I'm going to take that time. Wherever you are, make the time to have a couple of days where you can just be more on your own, where you can take care of yourself. You can do a little bit of self-care time. You can spend time with loved ones who get you. People who, if you say, I'm going through an integration right now, so I'm not quite sure how I'm behaving, I'm going to do things, and then, maybe that's not going to resonate with me, and yeah, I might be a bit kooky for the next couple of days, and that's okay, because you're allowing the dust to settle, you're allowing everything to fall back down to earth and form itself in a slightly different way. So integration is absolutely vital, and it's a massive process if you are going through these big energies right now. It's a massive part of the process. So if you are coming through the storm right now, don't feel like you have to go back to your everyday life. Don't feel like you have to step back into the energies and the life and the high-paced, fast life that you were living before. Give yourself a couple of days. Give yourself a couple of days to integrate what you've learned. So we are stepping into the shadow of the Mercury retrograde. Mercury goes retrograde, I think it's on the 10th of September. And it's Mercury's just stepped into Libra. So have a look on your star chart, find out what house Libra is in for you, so that you can pinpoint what area of your chart is being impacted by this. So for me, it's my lens of the world. It's in my first house. Libra is in my first house. My ascendant is Virgo, and then we go into Libra. So this is actually affecting my whole lens of the world, this Mercury retrograde. Remembering that Jupiter is in Aries until May 2023. So when we start to feel discomfort, either our hero or our I was going to say asshole, our hero or our aggressor is going to come out. The more we heal, the more the hero is going to step through. Okay. If we're not quite healed, that rage, that anger might bubble up out of us. So remember your practices for getting that fire, that anger out of your body, be it punching pillows, be it music, be it dancing, be it shouting, whatever it is, it's there. If we hold it in, it's going to make us sick. It's going to make us agitated. It's going to make us, snap at the people that we love. So we take ourselves away and we find a healthy way to get that out of the body. This is going to be here, like I say, for a good few months. And anytime something squeezes us in the zodiac, this Mercury retrograde that's coming up, for example, it's going to make us maybe be quicker to anger, because Jupiter expands energies and Aries is assertive or aggressive, depending on whether it's the high road or the low road. So integration, have a look on your star chart, see which house is impacted by Jupiter and by Mercury. That will really, really help you. That will really help you. If you're not sure, share it on the Facebook group. I will put a link to this video there so you can find it, share it to the group, and I can tell you what area of your life is impacted. So I hope you have a beautiful day. I hope you take a few days for your integration. If you want to know any more, you know where to find me. Sending you so much love.